Welcome, it's denome. In this video, I will explain the cryptocom MCO Moon Stopover, which is the white label program, what it is, of course, how it will affect the price of MCO in the near future, as well as I will explain who I think will be the first partner for the white label program. And if you think this is interesting, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and let's just get started. So first, what is the MCO Moon Stopover announcement? They actually announced this all the way back in March 2019, so more than a year ago. You can see their roadmap here, and sorry about that. The MCO Moon Stopover announcement was all the way down here, and you can see here they say that they have included the Moon Stopovers on their roadmap, which are price-sensitive nature announcements, which have substantially improved cryptocom's competitive position in the market, and they're critically important projects. And if you go over to their AMA, you can see that the MCO Moon Stopover, what is it and when? The MCO Moon Stopover is the white label program, and they already had a lot of interest from companies which have a total number of 20 million registered users asking to issue their own Visa debit cards that cryptocom is already using. And he's also saying here that everybody was looking for a gigantic green candle, which didn't happen after the announcement. And he says here that it depends actually when they announce actual brands that they are working with. And then he's hyping us up here, saying that you're going to be very excited to know who we are working with on this. And they haven't announced that yet. And the price of MCO has been going down because of the issues in the EU. And I have been completely exploiting this myself. And I have been just buying as much MCO as I can as of late. And the big reason is that CRO market cap is almost 2.5 billion, but the MCO market cap is like 70 million only. And I just see so much price potential with MCO in the future, because there's a lot of demand for these cards, and you can only get the better tier cards if you have MCO staked for at least 6 months. So that's why I've been buying a lot of MCO lately. But what is the white label program and how it will work? They haven't actually announced that yet. So I think the card white label program will influence MCO adoption. They say here that it will have a very positive impact on our token economics. So I think MCO will be somehow implemented inside the white label program. Either it's going to be on the front end, that it's going to be exactly the same as the card that you and I are using, or then it's going to be pushed to the back end. So the actual customer doesn't know that he's transacting with MCO, but the company is dealing with MCO on the back end. So I think it's going to be one of these two options. And of course, we don't know the exact details of the white label program, but it will have a positive impact on token economics. So I think based on this, MCO has to be somehow implemented in the system. And who is actually going to be the partners? I think you can go to etherscan.io and simply type MCO here. And when you click MCO here, you can go to see their top 100 token holders on Etherscan. And here you can see that this one wallet is their cold wallet, which is never supposed to be touched. So 50% of the supply is locked for a catastrophic scenario situation. This is crypto.com's cold wallet. This is another cold wallet for crypto.com. As far as I know it, they have been holding this money for a long time. But then you can see something interesting here. Binance, 1.9 million MCO. Binance, 900,000 MCO. Binance, 132,000 MCO. Binance, 40,000 MCO. Binance, 32,000 MCO. Binance, 22,000 MCO. So if you combine all of the MCO together, Binance actually has more than 3 million MCO. So that's more than 19% of the current circulating supply of the total MCO that Binance is currently controlling. And if you take a look at why would they have so much MCO? So I was thinking like, okay, let's compare what happens here on their exchange. So this is Binance MCO BTC trading pair. And if you look at this, let's say the daily volume here is like 250,000 MCO. And then if you look at another trading pair they had with Ethereum, let's say this one is like 50,000 MCO traded daily. And then you have MCO and BNB. It doesn't have basically any volume, so let's calculate that as 0. And then if you take a look at MCO USDT, that's maybe 100,000 MCO is traded daily with MCO and USDT on Binance. So if you combine all of that together, the total trading volume is about 400,000 MCO is traded daily. So why do they need 3 million MCO if this is the daily volume? It's very, very bad circulating of your capital. So if you are a company and you don't allocate your capital properly, your capital is not producing money for the company. And I don't really see any reason why they would be holding 3 million MCO just for this trading volume. So it doesn't make that much sense. Because if we compare something like Bittrex, they have 800,000 MCO total, and I didn't see any other Bittrex account here. But when you take a look at their volume, they are trading like 20 MCO per day. So almost no trading volume is happening on Bittrex. And if you even take a look at this address, just a second, and we go to the analytics, you can see that this address had like 4 million MCO over here. But then it's just been sold off. And now they are stagnated here like 800,000 MCO. So I don't know what happened with this account. Maybe they're going to sell another 800,000 MCO to the market at some point. But currently it's not being traded on Bittrex. Okay, another interesting here is Huobi. So if you calculate all of the Huobis together, this, Huobi here, 2 Huobis here. If you calculate all of those together, that's about 450,000 MCO, which is about 3% of the total circulating supply. And their volume is 285,000 on Bittrex, on Huobi. So if you go to Huobi, they trade MCO ETH. You can see this is, let's say, like 35,000 MCO currently. It's been trending up currently. And then if you go to MCO BTC, this is like 200,000 almost, 250 some days, almost 200,000, let's say that. So that's about 230, 250,000 MCO is traded daily on Huobi. So this amount of MCO that they hold makes sense for this volume, but Binance doesn't make any sense to me if they are only trading MCO. And then of course we have OKX, which is here, and they have 100,000 MCO currently. So that again is only 0.3%. But if we take a look at all of the top holders of MCO, Binance has been holding on to MCO for a long time already. So if we take a look at these accounts, Binance 7 and Binance 8, I already have them up here. You can see this is Binance 7. You can see this chart. And this chart starts in July 2019. And that's interesting because they announced the MCO moon stopover announcement here in March 2019. So 3 months later, Binance is actually buying a lot of MCO is added on Binance accounts, and it's just being here, and you can see these massive sell-offs and massive accumulations every now and then. So it's not like an active address. I think it's a cold wallet that they use, and they just take money for trading purposes every now and then, but mainly they just want to hold this MCO. And if we take a look at the Binance 8, it looks like this. So it has been at 0 at some points. Now they are at 900,000 MCO currently on this address. So it just makes me curious why they are holding this much MCO. And of course, if we take a look at Huobi, you can see this very, very interesting thing. So they had AMA with Huobi, and since then they have been adding a lot of MCO on their accounts. So this is one Huobi account. This is one Huobi account, like whoops, it went from basically 0 to 100,000 MCO suddenly, and another Huobi address. You can see the same thing here. So based on this information, we basically only have two options. either it's gonna be Binance or Huobi that's gonna issue crypto.com cards in the near future with the white label program. And Huobi's trading volume Huobi's trading volume makes much more sense with the amount that they're holding, but Binance doesn't make any sense. And as we know, Binance has been, if you go to card.binance.com, you can actually sign up for their the waiting list for this card, because it's not being when it becomes available in your account. So it's a waiting list that you can register to. And if you are researching this, you can actually find a little bit contradicting information. So this was like you simply top up your card with the funds on the Binance Card app. So okay, this could be talking about the crypto.com app as well, because it works exactly similarly. And 46 million merchants offline and online. Okay, that makes sense. It's again the same numbers as crypto.com is using, but this virtual card is in beta version. And I don't know about this because crypto.com doesn't have a virtual card at this moment. So this was a little bit contradicting information. It's a one-time cost of 15 USD. They don't charge any monthly or annual fees, which is again same as crypto.com. But then if you read this further, Binance, they have 15 million users worldwide. So it's again aligned with the 20 million that they said in the AMA in crypto.com. This was Binance 2019 year in review, so they could have even more users currently. And if you go to this website, this is FAQ about the card. And this website has actually been taken down. So this is a cached version of their FAQ, because they say something interesting here on Binance card FAQ. You will need KYC level 2 verified. And here, if you scroll all the way down, the question is, how does Binance card work? It says here that real-time cryptocurrency to fiat currency conversion when you actually spend the money. So this is different again from the crypto.com card. So if this is how it works, then it's different, because crypto.com you actually have to change it to fiat and top up the card with fiat, or you can top up the card with crypto, but it will be transmuted into fiat when it's added on the card. So this is different from crypto.com. And again, here they say that they are partnered with Swipe. So this is a big no-no. And this was in the news in Cointelegraph and in other places like 6 days ago, that they have been announced that they are partnering with Swipe on this FAQ section. But after that, they took down the website already. So this is telling me that they are not actually using crypto.com. And so the question is, who is using crypto.com? Could it be Huobi? Huobi, if you go to their LinkedIn, they have 5 million users. So it's a little bit different from the 20 million. But again, they have been accumulating a lot of MCO as of late. So if you ask me which one is going to be the first partner, well, Huobi would be a really good choice based on their recent activity. Why would they suddenly start buying a lot of MCO on their accounts? It's a little bit odd in my view. Or maybe they have another partnership, but it just looks to me like they are building up to something. And again, but with Binance, they have been announcing this already since last year, and Binance has been holding on to this massive amount of MCO for since July 2017 on these two accounts. So I think both are looking into getting the crypto.com app or the white label for to issue their own cards. But of course, it could be something different completely. But just based on this information here, Binance and Huobi look like very, very potential partners with crypto.com. But even if neither of those start using the card, I'm still very bullish for MCO currently, just because of the market cap, which is only 70 million on MCO and 2.3 billion on TRO. So if the user base is growing this fast, they went from 2 million users to 3 million users in just 3 months. If this keeps going up, the demand for MCO is going up, and the supply is only 15.8 million MCO in total. So the price of MCO has to go much higher than this to so the supply and demand are in balance in the future. So that's why I've been stacking MCO. I don't know if this helps at all, and I'm sorry if I let you down that I don't have any concrete information, but I just thought this finding was quite interesting. And if Binance or Huobi becomes their actual partner, I would not be surprised. Okay, I hope you liked this video, and subscribe to the channel, of course. If you want to get your own crypto.com Visa card, you can use my referral code, which is somewhere in the comment section, and you can get $50 for free if you use like 50 MCO and get the Ruby Red tier card, where you can get free Spotify 2% cashback for each purchase online and offline, and some other perks as well. Okay, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.